Hey friends, today we're making peanut butter banana oatmeal cookies. These can actually be modified several different ways if you wanted to maybe leave out the banana and add in chocolate chips or the butterscotch chips, certain things like that. You can add in nuts. These cookies are very, very forgiving and are very good. So it's kind of, I don't want to say healthy, but kind of maybe with air quotes, healthy-er cookie. So with all of that, we're going to grab our oatmeal, and what we're going to do is put 2 cups of oatmeal. Can you all see? And we don't spill it, so we're going to have to, that's a little oatmeal tax. So we'll put a little extra. So now we are on 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups. And this is a half a cup, so just 4 scoops. And we are not Julia Childs here. One could hope and dream, but we're gonna make messes and break things, and that's okay. So anyway, we need a half a cup of peanut butter, but I'm doubling the recipe, so sorry. I'll put the actual recipe in the bottom. Just keep in mind that I'm doubling this one. So for my purpose, I'm using a full cup, so this is 16 ounces, so I'm just gonna eyeball about half because it doesn't have to be exact, and getting peanut butter out of a measuring cup is not a fun thing to do. So let's see. I'm making an absolute disaster in this peanut butter, but we've used about that much, so that will work. And then for the bananas, need some very sad, homely bananas because they just make it that much sweeter. So we're gonna mush these in. And another good thing that I like about this recipe is you don't end up with a whole lot of dirty dishes, because that is not the plan. Okay, and sea salt, I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this as I go because it drives me insane. Sea salt is ideal, but we don't have it, so we're using what we have. That would be, I think I just rubbed peanut butter on my face, but if you have sea salt, that's like really good as well. But we don't, so we just use what we have. And I just got an idea. This is what we're looking like right now. So, oh, and it smells really good. I'm gonna put just a little, this is just ground cinnamon. Just a little, I would say not even a teaspoon, because I don't want it to be overpowering. Just a couple of shakes. Oh, and that smells so good. Okay, so we're gonna keep mushing just to get the cinnamon kind of incorporate a little. And if you wanted, sometimes I fix these and put them in the freezer instead of baking, and then just take them out whenever we're ready to use. But these can also be ate just like this. It would just be kind of like a protein ball bite thing. The texture of the oatmeal kind of changes once it's cooked, baked, but you could eat it just like this, and it would be just a good little protein on the go type thing. So this is just I would say about a tablespoon cookie scoop, and I have this baking sheet with a little silicone liner. It's actually Time and Table. I think it's a Walmart brand actually, but you can just use any pan, line it with parchment, preheat your oven to 350, and you can use just a regular spoon, but I'm trying to get this like the best where y'all can kind of see. Let me bring you down a little. Okay. Let me put this over here. Okay, so we're going to just place these here, and I'm gonna do, I'm hoping they're not gonna spread like a whole lot, but I'm gonna do maybe an inch, inch and a half in between each one. So I am very excited to try these with the cinnamon. And I can't believe that I had never thought of doing that before. I just like smelled it. And I'm like, oh, that would be great with some cinnamon. Okay, and it looks like I'm only gonna be able to get, well, that one's gonna be a sad little accident, I'm afraid. This many on here for now. So what I'm going to do, we got, what is that, 12? We have about this much left. So I'm gonna take just a small pan and put these in the freezer. But these are going to go in the oven for about 10 to 15-ish minutes. Just keep an eye on them, and we'll check back and I'll show you exactly how they're looking and how long we ended up actually leaving them in, because sometimes it differs depending on how thick they are. You could smash them down a little bit and it cuts down on the time, but I wanted to leave them like this just to see how they turn out. So I don't know, let's see. Okay, so let's check on these. I actually ended up leaving them in here for 15 minutes. Oh, they didn't spread at all. So let me show you all kind of how, well, they're sliding everywhere. Oh, please don't burn me. So they're not set yet, but here is how they look. So you will know when you make these, they really don't spread a whole lot. So I'm so excited. Please let me know if you try these. They are so, so good and very, very filling. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. See you next time.